Hello everyone, welcome to the session. How are all of you doing today? Good to see everyone join in. Hello. Welcome to the session, guys. Welcome to Verbal Ability by Ritu Dudhoria. Okay, let's get started. So guys, today we're going to discuss adjectives. So till now in the series Grammar Made Easy, we've had a look at nouns, pronouns, articles. हमने verbs पे extensive exercises किए हैं, right? We've looked at different types of verbs, modal auxiliaries. We've had a look at tenses. We've had a look at subject verb agreement. We've had a look at conditional sentences. तो हमने verbs and tenses completely cover कर लिया. Then now we're going to start off with adjectives. So once again everyone, welcome to the session. Okay, come on, let's get started. So this is the name of the Telegram channel. So please make sure that all of you enroll. ठीक है, Unacademy_Ritu Dhudhoria. Join the Telegram channel for all the links, for all the updates, okay, to this session. So welcome guys. I want all of you to put in a hi. Hi Ritra, good evening. Welcome to the session. Hi Darklight. How are you doing? Hello Tejasvi. Welcome to the session. Hi Tejasvi. Hello Ashutosh. Hello Nidhi. Okay, welcome to the session. So guys, I want every single one of you to be a part of the group Unacademy_Ritu Dhudhoria. Complete preparation of the VRC section for the links, for the PDFs, for the group, for the doubt solving. So definitely इस group का part होना guys. These are the ongoing and the upcoming batches. आप देख सकते हो, there's the vision batch for CAT 2022 and there is a road to success batch again for CAT 2022. Both exceptional batches. Please make sure नहीं तो वो लेसन हम लोग कल कवर करेंगे डार्क लाइट. सो आई रीशेड्यूल्ड द प्रीवियस लेसन टू टुमारो. सो प्लीज मेक श्योर दैट यू जॉइन इन टुमारो. ठीक है. हेलो नुपुर. वैसे भी दीज आर इंडिपेंडेंट टॉपिक्स. हाय लियोन. So please make sure that all of you are a part of the two batches. I want every single one of you to take the plus subscription. Guys, अभी हमको याद रखना है कि we are already into March. Okay, now your timeline looks very hectic. पहले तो you have to cover all the concepts and the basics. You have to start with practice exercises. We have to start with basic, medium level, advanced level practice exercises and CAT के PYQs. Okay, so उसके साथ साथ फिर mocks देने शुरू करने पड़ेंगे आपको. Sectionals very important. Mocks के analysis are again very crucial. फिर strategy sessions are important. OMETs की preparation important है. फिर GDPI और VAT की preparation important है. तो till your admission happens, you have a lot on your plate. And if to this plate you are again going to add a lot of कि आपको ही material ढूंढना है, आपको ही क्या बोलते हैं self study करना है, concepts खुद से study करना है, it will not work out. You have to make sure that you focus on absorbing as much techniques, as much guidance as possible, and for that it's very important that you are part of a systematic batch, okay, and you learn from the top educators from across the country. It's also important that you get a great classroom environment and you also learn आपको ये देखना पड़ेगा कि why someone else is probably higher on the leaderboard than you are, or why someone is आपको relative strengths or merits or demerits देखने पड़ेंगे, and you get to learn a lot. So please make sure that you take your preparation seriously. You don't prepare randomly anymore. I want all of you to take the plus subscription and don't forget to apply the code RITUMBA in order to do so. Iconic subscription guys is very important. If you can go for it, I would definitely suggest go for the Iconic subscription because you get the benefit of a mentor. And with this mentor, one-on-one mentorship sessions, आप काफी सारे mentorship sessions schedule कर सकते हो depending upon the duration of your subscription. And you can have a live discussion with the experts and get your doubts solved, get the entire analysis of your mocks, study material, पूरा preparation का benefit आपको मिलता है. So please make sure that all of you take the Iconic subscription. And if you have any doubts regarding the subscription, if you have doubts regarding how you can how to make the payment, or what are the options that are available, what are the latest offers, how exactly does the subscription model work, any queries that you have, just dial this number and you will get counseling. Okay, so guys, and please make sure that all of you apply the code RITUMBA. So when you dial the number, a counselor will get in touch with you and they will completely guide you. So please make sure that you utilize this. Okay, are all of you ready for adjectives guys? Yes, yes, all of you ready? Hi Abhi, welcome to the session. Hello Shivani. Okay guys, lots to learn in adjectives. Again, there are adjectives में जो हमको पता है ना वो थोड़ा सा बहुत बेसिक पता है हमको. जैसे हमको पता है कि ठीक है 3 degrees होते हैं, good, better, best हो गया, bad, worse, worst हो गया. But there are a lot of special rules that I will stress upon today. There are about 9 or 10 special rules. Hi Kshama, welcome to the session. There are about 9 or 10 special rules that I will stress on today, which not easily found and not easily learnt and not easily used in day-to-day life as well, but it is something that is questioned very often. Yes, what are you waiting for? Correct. Arey guys, you've learned all the मतलब जितना भी. Okay, come on. So let's get started. So let's start with the rules, guys. Now, what is an adjective? See, first it's very important to understand that an adjective basically adds to a noun. It is a word, the basic definition which we've all grown up learning is that an adjective describes a noun. Okay, now this is the basic definition. I'll tell you the other usages also, but basic definition is कि an adjective describes a noun. Hi Satyajit. For instance, if I ask you how was the movie, you say ma'am it was a good movie. Okay, I will say great. Okay, you say he's a tall boy. Okay, she's an intelligent girl. Okay, so these are all adjectives, correct? You're all talking, these are all adjectives. Adjective basically describes a noun. Now, adjectives come in 3 degrees. You have, hi Shivam, welcome to the session, positive degree, comparative degree and superlative degree. When you're describing the quality in one noun, you use the positive degree. When you're comparing the quality of two nouns, then you use the comparative degree. And when you're talking about more than two nouns, we use the superlative degree. So for example, if I say it's a good movie, it's positive degree. I'm describing one movie. If I say movie X is better than movie Y, I'm comparing. Movie X is the best movie that I have seen in my life. Then I use the superlative degree. He's a tall boy. Okay. And then if I say, let's say Shivam is taller than, let's say, Satyajit. And if I say Shivam is the tallest boy in the class. Okay. Good evening, Sanskriti. Okay, Sanskriti is an intelligent girl. She is more intelligent than, let's say, some other, let's say Navya. Sanskriti is the most intelligent girl in the class. Okay, did all of you understand this? So this is the basic structure. Good, better, best, tall, taller, tallest, short, shorter, shortest, fat, fatter, fattest, intelligent, more intelligent, most intelligent, beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful. So जो common चीजें हैं, जैसे common words है, उन सब का हम लोग, we've studied it in school so many times. So we've grown up, it's become ingrained in us that we know, okay, bad, worse, worst. Now, can you tell me, now let's come to certain unique ones. ठीक है, आपको ये समझ में आ गया guys इतना? Yes, now let's come to certain unique ones. Okay. Now, can you tell me the degrees for these adjectives? Okay, which ones? These. Come on, I'm going to write it down and then you will have to. Okay, first one. Tell me the degree for top, bottom, northern. Okay, it can be southern, eastern, western as well. Few, little, far, old. ठीक है, पहले तो इनका बताओ. Top, bottom, northern, few, little, far and old. Can you tell me what's the comparative degree, guys? इनका comparative degree क्या होगा? Come on, everyone, quickly. I want all of you to use the chat box, guys. Come on. Let's make it interactive. So start with your opinions and answers. Come on. Comparative degree and superlative degree. Top का. Anyone? Okay, old का आपने बताया. Old का ठीक है बताया है. Old, older and oldest. Topper he. See, for example, topper जब हम लोग use करते हैं वो that's like a school topper or a college topper, and there topper is actually used as a noun. But I can't say this shelf is topper than that shelf. No, 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 no. There's no word as toppest. And topper, no. Topper is not the comparative degree of top. Topper is actually, like if you say she's a class topper, there topper is basically used as a noun. Someone who has topped the class. Topper is not the comparative degree of top. Okay, there is very good Nidhi. There is no comparative degree for top, bottom and northern. The superlative degree, however, is topmost, okay, bottommost, northern most. Similarly, southernmost, easternmost and westernmost. For example, this is the top shelf, that is the topmost shelf. Bottom shelf, bottommost shelf. Kashmir, if I say Punjab is in the northern part of India, Kashmir is in the northernmost part of India. Okay, Kanyakumari is in the southernmost part of India. So northern, northernmost, southernmost. You can't say northerner. Again, just say topper. Northerner is also a noun actually. Northerner refers to a person who's from the north. Southerner refers to a person who's from the south. So top, topmost, bottom, bottommost, northern, northernmost. Okay, few, very good. You've said few, fewer, fewest. Okay, little, little guys, you either say less or lesser, and the superlative degree is least. Okay, far, you've said farther and farthest. Okay, now this is what you have told me. Now I'll add on to this. Okay, now listen. Far has two comparatives and two superlatives. You can also say far, further, furthest, elder and eldest. So old, older, oldest, elder, eldest, far, farther, farthest, further, furthest, little, less, lesser and least. Now it's very important to discuss these differences. Now first tell me what is the difference between few and little. इस slide में काफी चीजें हमको discuss करनी है guys. First understand this. The difference between few and little is what we have discussed in the nouns class as well. Few is used with countable nouns. Few is used with countable nouns. Little is used with uncountable nouns. Okay, that's the first point that I want you to remember. For example, there are few chairs, there are few tables, there are few students, there are few learners. But little, there is little water. Okay, little oxygen supply, little sugar. I like my tea with a little sugar. Just put a little bit of salt to it. Okay, so countable and uncountable. Very good, Shan. So few is with numbers, little is with quantity. Next, what is the difference between less and lesser? Okay, now lesser generally has, now when you're comparing quantities, you will use less. For example, this glass has less water than that glass. So जब आप quantities compare कर रहे हो, तब आप less use करते हो. Lesser कब आता है? Lesser is basically, for example, if I say you are a lesser person than I thought you to be. You're a lesser person मतलब तुम you're someone who is in terms of rank or in terms of status or in terms of mindset or morality. Like I thought you to be a nice genuine person, but you turned out to be a lesser person. So lesser is generally used for ranking, because see, if you understand na, less का जो opposite होता है वो होता है more. Okay, this glass is less water, that glass is more water. So when you're comparing quantities, less का opposite more है. Lesser का opposite, all of us have studied in quant, right? Lesser than and greater than. So greater is not, you can't say this glass is greater water than that glass. No, greater is not used for comparing quantities. Greater is basically used again for ranking or greatness, in terms of like mindset, mentality or status or ranking, in that sense. Did you understand the difference between less and lesser? Yes, clear with this, guys? Hello, hi Priyanka. Okay, so that's clear. Right, next one. What's the difference between further and farther? Now, when you use the word further, further basically means additional. For example, please contact the office for further information. If you have any further queries, you can reach out to me on the Telegram group. Farther, on the other hand, is used for distance. Further is not limited to distance. Further means additional or more. Further information, further knowledge, further queries. Further means additional or more. No, needs are countable, Nasurujit. So you say fewer needs. Needs are needs are countable. So you will use fewer in that case. Okay. So further is used for additional or more. Farther is used for distance. Now, what's the difference between elder and older? When you are comparing, okay, when you compare, you will use older. So you will say X is older than Y. Yes, correction. X is older than Y. Okay. Now, when you're talking about a relationship, and mind you, I'm talking about blood relation. Okay, when you talk about indicating a blood relation, we use elder. For example, who is she? She is my elder sister. Who is he? He is my elder brother. So, elder is used before the noun to express the relationship. And it's used for blood relations. You cannot say she is my eldest friend. That does not make sense. Clear? Did all of you understand this? So, a lot of points to pick up from this slide. I will just recap that once. Top, topmost, bottom, bottommost, northern, northernmost, few, fewer, fewest, little, less, lesser, least, far, farther, farthest, further, furthest, old, older, oldest, elder, eldest. Few and little का difference ये है कि few is used with countable nouns, little is used with uncountable nouns. Less and lesser का difference ये है कि when you're comparing quantity, you use less. On the other hand, when you're talking about rank, status, greatness, etc., you use lesser. Far, further is used for additional. It could be additional distance also, more queries, more doubts, more information, anything. Farther, on the other hand, is only used to compare distance. When you're comparing ages, you use older. When you're indicating a blood relation, you will use elder. Good evening, Pratham. Welcome to the session. Got it, guys? Clear this slide? Chalo, let's go to the next one. Okay, so guys, I'm going to add to this a slide. Fine. For example, much and many. Remember guys, much and many both have the same comparative and the same superlative. More and most. The difference between much and many is correct. Very good. Exactly, Suruji. The difference between much and many is, again, much is used with uncountable nouns. Many is used with countable nouns. For example, there's much water in the glass. There are many students in the class. Okay, so much is used with uncountable nouns. Many is used with countable nouns. Clear? Did all of you understand this? Much, more, most, many, more and most. Got it. I hope this is clear. Yes? Okay, very good. So these are the rules. Till now, we have just done 2 slides. Let's continue. Now, I'm going to write down certain words. Now, first of all, guys, you have to remember like words like senior, junior, superior, inferior, prefer. I'm going to write these. Hi Naman, welcome to the session. Who's the meme? Okay, so guys, senior, junior, superior, inferior, prefer. I've written all of this in the comparative column. Why have I written it in the comparative column? Because you can't just say, okay, I prefer tea. No, you'll have to say you prefer tea to what? I prefer tea to coffee. So in any way, this is in the comparative form. You can't say, for example, this product is inferior. No, it's inferior to what? This product is inferior to the other products that I've seen in the market. So they're already in the comparative degree. Because they're in the comparative degree, so इनका positive degree as such है नहीं. Now they are all in the comparative degree, so they'll only have now a superlative degree. Okay, what's the superlative degree? The superlative degree of senior is senior most, junior, junior most, superior most, superior, inferior most, inferior, Prefer will be most, preferable, or you can say most preferred. Okay, got it guys? Did all of you understand this? So now one more thing that you have to remember is with these comparatives, generally with comparatives now we use than, better than, exactly, correction. इनके साथ, okay, words which end with or and even prefer, you will use, this is very important, please listen to this, you will use to. So for example, I prefer tea to coffee. So if someone gives you the, let's say एक sentence आया, let's say एक sentence आता है, tea is more preferable. Suppose sentence है, tea is more preferable to coffee. तो ये sentence में more is incorrect because prefer is already in the comparative degree. So there is no need to say more preferable or more senior or more junior because they are already in the comparative degree. Did all of you understand this? Yes? Clear with this everyone? Not in these cases, Shan, and that's incorrect. You know, it's not always necessary that how we talk is correct. In cases में हम लोग than use करेंगे, like lesser than, less than, older than, fewer than. You know, we use than, better than, more than, worse than, more intelligent than. But in these cases, words which end with or, for example, even if you look at the word prior, prior takes the preposition to, prior to his arrival. Right, prior also takes the preposition to. So the words which end with or, that is our focus here. Clear? Did all of you understand this? Okay, next one. Next set. Now words like unique, ideal, perfect, most preferable correct है. Unique, ideal, perfect. Okay, then words like round, square, you know, shapes. Elder, see, elder you can say elder too, but I would say it's better that you use older than for comparison and restrict elder to blood relations. Okay, so unique, ideal, perfect, round, square, you know, shapes, then eternal, infinite. Okay, now all of these words are already in the superlative form. Why are they already in the superlative form? Because ideal is already perfect. Now, if you get a score of, let's say, 10 on 10 in the exam, and I say, okay, it's a perfect score, I can't say make it more perfect. Now, it will not make sense. There's no more and most to it. Perfect itself is in the, it's in the extreme form. If I say eternal, eternal itself is forever. It's endless. So, usse zyada more endless kya hoga? So that is why these words again, they are already in the superlative degree. So we do not have a positive or a comparative degree. And we use all of these words as is and we do not add more or most to these words. So if you find a more unique or a most unique being used in a sentence, you identify that as an error. Got it? Did all of you understand this? Clear with this guy so far? Yes, so far so good. Yes? Okay, very good. Come on, let's go to the next one. So these are some of the important rules that we have discussed so far. Correct? Degrees dekha hai humne. Now let's look at sentence structures. Now this is very important. Okay, please pay attention. This is very important. Suppose I give you an idea. Okay, let us say there is a student by the name John, and I want to say that he is, he is better when compared to the other students in the class. Now this is my idea. How do I represent this idea in the positive degree, that is with good, in the comparative degree, that is with better, and in the superlative degree, that is with best? Can you tell me? Now, how do we use this? John is, okay, I want to say that John is, when compared to the other students, he is a lot better. But the same idea, I want you to help me convey it in the positive degree, that is with the usage of the word good. Come on. But Shan, that does not convey that he is better than others. I want you to convey this, that he is better than others, but using good. Correct, Ritz. Good, Nupur. But Shivani, but Tejasvi, that if you just say John is a good student, that's a correct sentence. But it does not convey this particular idea. No, then you will say best among everyone. Okay, so how would you frame it? You would frame it like this. You will say no other student is as good as John. You will say no other student is as good as John. Did you understand? So that implies the idea. Now, suppose it was a negative sentence. Then you would have written no other student is so bad as John. Okay, now what is it that you have to note here? When the quality or the adjective that you're using is positive, you will use as and as. If the quality or the adjective is negative, you will use so and as. Got it, guys? No, if you're using than, Leon, it has to be better. Got it? Did you understand this point, guys? No other student is as good as John. If it's a positive quality, you will use as and as. And if it's a negative quality, you will use so and as. Clear? Did all of you understand this? No other student is as good as John. No other student is so bad as John. Clear? Yes or no? Did all of you understand this? Good evening, Ishan. Welcome to the session. Now, let's go to the next one. Better. Yes, we are comparing John with the rest. Of course, it can part. Okay, next one. When you're using better, simple hai. You will say John is better than all, listen to this, John is better than all other students. Because it's all, you will use other students apart from John. Or you can also say John is better than any, because it's any, you will say John is better than any other student. Got it, guys? Did all of you understand this? सिर्फ other नहीं, आपको specify करना पड़ेगा. All आया तो all other students, any आया तो any other student. Did all of you understand this? John is better than all other students. John is better than any other student. Clear? Did all of you understand this? No other student is as good as John. No other student is so bad as John. John is better than all other students. John is better than any other student. या तो all other, why all or any is necessary ताकि हम decide कर पाए should it be students or student. Clear? Next one. When you use the superlative degree, let's say use best. How would you write it? You will say John is the best student in the class. You can also say John is the best of all students in the class. Okay, now point to note. The के best के साथ, we discussed this in article class also. We use the article the with superlative degree of adjective, and you will not say John is the best of all other students. You can't say John. No. Exactly, Uritra. You can't say other, because when you're choosing among not all other students, if there were other students, how can you choose John from among the others? Out of all the students, John is the best. You're choosing John out of all the students, not out of all the other students. When you compare John on one side and you keep the other students on the other side. Did you understand this? So with superlative now, don't make use of the word other. Clear? Did all of you understand this? So when it's a positive quality, I'll repeat this. So when it's a positive quality, you use as and as. When it's a negative quality, you use so and as. When you're talking about comparative degree, you say better than, either you say all other and you write the plural noun, let's say, or you say any other and you just write the singular noun. Superlative degree के साथ हम लोग the लगाएंगे और यहाँ पे other नहीं use होगा. Clear? Did all of you understand this? Yes, John is the best. Dark light, you have to use the best. The best among all or of all the students in the class. Got it? Did all of you understand this? Clear? Sentence structure clear? Degree clear? Okay, now let's look at certain commonly confused adjectives. So we have discussed quite a few of this. Okay, let's revise the ones that we have discussed and let's pick up the new ones. Much and many. Much is used when you're talking about uncountable nouns. Many is used when you're talking about countable nouns. Much is used when you're talking about uncountable nouns. For example, much water, much knowledge, much information. Many is used when you're talking about countable nouns. Few, little. Okay, we discussed this. Few is used with countable. Few children, few books, few fans, few tables. Little is used with uncountable. Little water, little knowledge, little milk. It's used with uncountable nouns. Now let's understand the difference between few, a few and little, a little. Let's understand the difference here. Okay, let's understand the difference between few, a few, little, a little. When you just say few and little, it means hardly any. When you just use few and little, it means hardly any. For example, if you say there are few chairs in the room, that means maybe there's hardly anything, just like one chair hoga. 0 or 1, yeah, jo bhi hai, like hardly anything, not even worth considering. But if you say there are a few chairs in the room, it means that there are some chairs. So 5-6 honge. Got it? No, sugar is not countable, Uritra. You can't say 1 sugar, 2 sugars, 3 sugars. So that's why you say little sugar. Sugar is also uncountable. Got it? Few and little mean hardly any. A few and a little means some. Okay, clear? Did all of you understand this? No, no, Ishan, that sentence is wrong. No other student that club best name. वहाँ पे better आएगा. Better than John. Okay, now elder, older, further, father हमने discuss कर लिया है. This is very important, guys. To, very and so. Okay, please listen to this. The tea is dash hot. The tea is too hot. क्या होगा यहाँ पे? See, now understand. When you're just talking about degree now, you will say the tea is very hot. Little is hardly any, Sauradeep. Little means negligible quantity. I think you mean to say what's the difference between a little and some. They are synonymous. Little is hardly anything, not even worth considering. Some matlab thoda. For example, if there are like one chair, okay, if there is like, let's say, okay, if you're talking about a glass and there's only one drop of water, I will say little water. But let's say if the glass is, or the tumbler is, let's say quarter full, I can say there is some water. So it's to do with the quantity. Okay. So when you're talking about degree, you say the tea is very hot. Too hot, you will have to say the tea is too hot to do what? The tea is too hot to drink. Too indicates an impossibility. You have to say it is impossible to do what? The tea is too hot to drink. It is so hot that it is impossible to drink it. I didn't get your point. Dark light. See guys, few and little. Few and little means hardly anything, almost zero, nothing, negligible, not even worth considering. If you put a few, if you add that a na, the quantity is slightly more. It means some. Got it? Did all of you understand this? Clear? Did all of you understand this? Hi Rohan, how are you? How is everything? Okay, so the tea is very hot. Very is used for degree. The tea is very hot. Two means impossibility. Okay. Two is impossibility. So you'll have to say the tea is too hot. You can't just say the tea is too hot. The tea is hot, too hot to do what? So you will say the tea is too hot to drink. The difference is just in the sentence structure. Similarly, when you use so, you will say the tea is so hot that I cannot drink it. The tea is so hot that I cannot drink it. So के साथ हम लोग use करेंगे that. Clear? Did all of you understand this? Great, great Rohan. Very good. Congratulations and all the best. Okay, so के साथ हम लोग use करेंगे that. So the tea is so hot that I cannot drink it. Okay, yes, very good. So it's clear. Okay, now this is what is very important. Let's discuss the special rules. Thank you so much, Rohan. I'm doing good. How are you? Hi, Rahul. Welcome. Okay. Now, let's understand the special rules, guys. Now, please listen to this. Okay, there are a handful of special rules which are very important. Now, the first special rule is when you're when comparing Okay, when comparing, good evening Mansi, when comparing two qualities in the same noun. For example, let's say I talk about a person. Okay, let's say I talk about John. He has two qualities. Remember, I'm not comparing two nouns here. I'm comparing two adjectives. He has two qualities. Okay, the first quality is that he is, let's say, wise. But he is also foolish at the same time. But you have to say wisdom is more than foolishness. ठीक है, दो क्वालिटीज है एक इंसान में या एक नाउन में, but you want to say that one of the two qualities is more than the other. Now, how would you frame the sentence? Let us say if you tell me, ma'am, I'm going to write it as John is wiser. Because comparative degree of wise is wiser, na? John is wiser than he is foolish. Let's say if you tell me, ma'am, this is how I'm going to write it, I will say no, it will be incorrect. Why? Because comparative degree जब हम लोग use करते हैं, we use it to compare two nouns, not compare two adjectives. So this sentence is wrong. What will be the correct sentence? You will say John is more wise than he is foolish. John is more wise than he is foolish. Now you tell me, ma'am, more wise जैसे क्यों wiser होना चाहिए? Now see, because you're talking about the same noun, you're talking about one noun. Remember that you write both the qualities in the positive degree, first degree. Okay, you write both the qualities in the positive degree and just put more before the quality which is more. Did all of you understand this? Clear? For example, she is, you will not say she is cuter. You will say she is more cute than she is beautiful. You will say she is more cute वो भी हो सकता है dark light. It just depends on which quality is more or less. तो अगर foolishness ज़्यादा है तो आप more foolish बोलो. If wisdom ज़्यादा है आप more, got it? तब आप more wise बोलो. Depends upon which quality is more. Clear? Did all of you understand this? Okay, next one. Okay, second rule. Now this is a sentence pattern, guys. For example, the more you study, the more you score. Okay, the more you study, the is generally used before superlative degree. That's also correct. That's also correct, Sauradeep. That's also fine. Okay, the more you study, the more you score. The more you work, the more you earn. It's not necessary that it always has to be more ही. आप कोई भी comparative degree use कर सकते हो. For example, the more you practice, of course, Mansi, the better, but you'll have to take the plus subscription. The better you get at the game. Got it, guys? So this is another case where we use the before comparative degree. Clear? आप सबको समझ में आया ये? Yes? Okay, next one. Third special rule. Okay, third special rule, guys. Now, can you tell me what is wrong with this? He is more busier. Let's say X is more busier than Y. What will, or if I say X is the most busiest person. X is the most busiest person in town. What is wrong with these two sentences? What is wrong with these two sentences? नहीं, सही नहीं है. See, busier is already comparative degree. Busiest is already a superlative degree. You will not use more. No, more busy जैसे कुछ होता नहीं है. You'll have to say busy, busier, busiest. So comparative degree you've already used now. So why do you want to use more? You've already used the superlative degree. So why do you want to use most? That will be redundancy. क्यों? This is already comparative. तो more लगा के क्या फायदा? This is already superlative. तो most लगा के क्या फायदा? Got it? Did all of you understand this? Yes, no, clear, guys? Remove more and similarly remove most. Correct, they are the same. Okay, clear. Guys, just give me 1 second. I will just refresh the connection. Right. Come on. Now, let's understand the next one. Now, this is again a sentence structure, guys. Listen. If, let's say, there are two sisters. Okay. One of them is, let's say, Nupur. Now, I will frame the sentence as, let's say, Nupur. Just understand these sentence patterns. No, you don't say more busy. Guys, busy, busier, busiest. The comparative degree form is busier. So why do you want to use more busy? No, Saurabhi, he is busier than. Guys, busier is the comparative degree of busy. So why will you use more busy? You say busy, busier, busiest. You say good, better, best. You don't say good, more, good, most, good. Correct? Now, Nupur is the smarter of the two sisters. Now, understand the format. Now, listen to the format. These are all specific sentence format. You use the before the comparative degree when the sentence structure has of the two. Bangalore is the hotter of the two cities. Hi Anas, welcome to the session. Bangalore is the hotter of the two cities. She is the better of the two sisters. This movie is the worst of the two movies. So जब of the two आता है, you use the before comparative degree. Okay, clear guys? Next one. Next rule. Please listen to this carefully. It is 100 feet long road. It is a 3 years degree course. Both of these sentences are wrong. 100, you can't use the adjective in plural. You'll have to say it is 100 foot long road. It is a 3-year degree course. Did you understand this? Compound adjectives are always used in singular. Correct. There are two sisters and Nupur there is one of them. It is 100 foot long road. It is a 3-year degree course. Did all of you understand this? Yes, clear? Okay. Now, last one guys, this is very important. Now, let us say if I'm talking about a particular painting. Okay, now I want to use certain adjectives to describe the painting. I can't just throw around the adjectives in any order. For example, old, beautiful, oil, French, painting. I can't just throw around the adjectives. See, like when you use a as a sentence structure, we'll have to use a singular usage. So that's why it will not be feet, it will be foot. It will not be years, it will be year. And adjectives are used in singular, not plural. Clear? Did all of you understand this? So you'll say it's a 3-year degree course. It's 100 foot long road. Okay. Now, adjectives, you can't just throw it around in any order. There are specific order here that you have to use. Now, what is the specific order? Please remember this, okay? The order goes like this. Number, quality, size, age, shape, color, origin, material, purpose. Now, number, quality, size, age, shape, material, purpose, noun. Okay, which one, Ritz? It's using a. Okay, so this is same na. It is a 100-foot long road. It is a 3-year degree course, or it better is 100-foot wide road. 100 feet, it's general. So you say it is a 100-foot wide road. It is a 3-year degree course. Okay, please take a 10-minute break. You will not say a 10 minutes break. Please take a 10-minute break. Or you can say please take a break for 10 minutes. Got it? Okay. Now let's understand, let's take an example, guys. Let's understand this. Now come on. Guys, I want you to tell me a number, any number of your choice. Come on everyone. Tell me a number. Let's say 10. Okay, let's say we're talking about bags. Okay, 10. Quality. You say quality for bags. Okay, ma'am, I'm going to use the word durable or beautiful. Size. You say small. Age. You say new. Shape. Yes, ईशान. अच्छा. Shape बोलो. कोई भी shape bag के लिए. Come on, tell me a shape for a bag. Shape. Circular. Okay. Color. Let's say blue. Origin. Indian. Material. Let's say you say jute. Purpose. Is it a handbag? Is it a carry bag? Is it an office bag? Is it a duffel bag? Is it a lunch bag? What is it? What's the purpose? What's the purpose? Let's say you say jute lunch bags. Okay, so the order will be 10 durable, small, new, circular, blue, Indian jute lunch bags. Did you understand this? हाँ, कोई भी purpose हो सकता है. So it will come. So you will not get all so many. आपको 2-3 दिया जा सकता है. For example, they can just give you, let's say, old and beautiful and let's say French and oil, and you have to arrange these adjectives for a painting. Okay, so how would you arrange it? You will first number है नहीं, quality है beautiful. So you will say beautiful. ओके, साइज है नहीं यहाँ पे, एज है नहीं, अच्छा एज है ओल्ड, ब्यूटीफुल ओल्ड, ठीक है. फिर मटेरियल है ऑयल, सॉरी पहले ओरिजिन भी है फ्रेंच. सो यू विल से फ्रेंच ऑयल पेंटिंग्स. गॉट इट? डिड ऑल ऑफ यू अंडरस्टैंड दिस? तो इस हिसाब से आप ऑर्डर अरेंज करोगे. सो ब्यूटीफुल ओल्ड फ्रेंच ऑयल पेंटिंग्स. You will have to memorize it with an example. Last time the students came up with an acronym for it. You can remember it through an acronym also. Let's say number, quality, size, age, shape, color, origin, material, purpose. So, Naquasa's comp. Let's say you treat this as the name of a person, Naquasa apostrophe S computer, something like that. You know, you have to come up with a mnemonic for yourself. Let's say Naquasa's computer. So Naquasa's comp. You have to remember it with a mnemonic. Okay, got it? Clear? Did all of you understand this? Okay, wonderful guys. So we'll stop here for now for the rules. Okay, we will cover the exercises in the next class. So guys, कल का जो adverbs का class है वो हम लोग कल का जो था कल लेंगे. Today's special class at 10 p.m. guys. Without fail, I want you to attend it. Special classes are free live classes on the Unacademy learning app, and I'll meet you at 10 p.m. today for para-based questions. Hi Dia. Guys, interactive classes with polls anywhere, anytime learning. Please make sure that you're all a part of the special class at 10 p.m. Okay, last chance guys. Maharashtra CT batch आज शुरू हो चुका है. It has me in it. It has Udit Saini sir, Ronak Shah sir and Ravi Prakash sir. So please make sure that you join this batch. It's now a separate goal. तो आपको इसके प्राइजेस भी अलग होंगे, तो काफ़ी कम प्राइस में आपको बहुत अच्छे कोर्सेज, कंप्लीट कोर्सेज मिल रहे हैं. Maharashtra CET is basically a very great examination for real top colleges like JBIMS, SIM, SRE and all of these. So please make sure that all of you join in this batch. If you have any doubts, you can upload it on the portal. App or website दोनों पे available है, and you will get solutions in your preferred language. Okay, so guys, don't forget to join the group, Telegram group, Unacademy_Ritu Dhudhoria. See you at 7:30 for the plus class and at 10 p.m. for the special class. Take care everyone. Bye bye. Don't forget to apply the code RITUMBA. Bye guys. Take care everyone.